It's week number 3 in the SFL, and it's Showdown Sunday. Pull up the easy chair and get out the snack tray. Since we're taking prisoners that eat television. It's the SFL on YouTube. The Gladiators are looking to be Nightwing killers in Denver. Denver is 4-0 thanks to the 100-yard man, Jared Chestnut. But it's the fourth quarter when the boys in blue make you pay. Meanwhile, the Gladiators are on the road even with one win, more than none. Today, in Coors Town, the Gladiators are looking to tank the Nightwings for the first time this season. If Mitchell Arrett, Ajelani snares it while Diaz runs. Week 5 in the SFL, and it's time to believe that anything is possible. A second-year expansion team is undefeated over the entire league. And folks, it's all true. It's coming up your way. As the season continues to heat up and catch fire, it's the SFL on YouTube. I'm your play-by-play commentator today, Damon Simeon. Alongside me today is T-Word Game with Mike Goodman on stats. We're in Denver, Colorado at Richard L. Snowden Stadium as the Denver Nightwings host the St. Louis Gladiators. When you can run it, throw it, and catch it, you are official SFL champion contender. The Gladiators visit the Nightwings versus the Nightwings is next on the SFL, presented by 8 p.m. Music here on YouTube. T-Word, what are your takes for tonight's game?
I'm checking to see if streaks will end. Now St. Louis is on a 3-game losing streak, unfortunately, after winning their first game in the season, while Denver, as you mentioned, is still undefeated. Can St. Louis play a monster of a game in their streak and Denver's winning streak today? We'll see as they get the ball first to start the game. It's showtime tomorrow.
Absolutely, T-Roy, and we are set and ready to go and boot it! Hey, folks, we are live here on YouTube, and there's the return man for the Gladiators, and he's out and down, tackled at the 23-yard line, and on that return was return man R.J. Decker, the first return of the day. T-Roy, I'm excited to be here in Denver. It's partially cloudy here today, and man, we are having a great one here today so far. I expect a great game between these two teams.
I do too.
There's a look at Moody Mitchell, the rookie sensation who has just been awesome from the last game that we called. Looks like Denver's going to bring pressure to the top of the field. No, they only bring 4. Moody Mitchell, his first pass of the day, it is completed. And that looks like to Diaz out of the backfield. What a route, T-Roy.
Great job by Diaz making a catch at the defender there. And basically a dual threat sessions for 6 Tulsa last. And believe it or not, he needs 47 to get 1K for his career. Well, make that 37 after that catch.
First and 10 here for the Gladiators. Shotgun formation is Mitchell. Mitchell has all time. Oh, he's hit. Incomplete as he throws it. And on the pressure there is Bailey Baca with the 2-bar face mask. Oh, they kills me with that.
1-bar face mask here on both sides. Good job by Beck making that play. It's now 2nd and 10. Can Denver stop him here and get good field position? We'll see.
Offset, I like strong and ice spread. Here's a handoff into Diaz, his first carry of the game. Diaz breaks one tackle, tries to break another, but he's brought down by a host of Nightwings. Looks like Nicholas Warner comes away with the tackle.
And that was a good run by him because he was able to break that first tackle. Good job by Diaz. He reminds me of Darren Sproles on this team. It's 3rd and 6. We'll see what they can do here.
3 wide receivers set here for the Gladiators in a shotgun formation. And Mitchell throws an out route down to the bottom of the field. He got some reception. Looks like Nick Finch.
This has been a great drive, great start to their opening drive so far. Demonde at Denver's 47. Good job by Finch with the nice out route. See if St. Louis can continue their momentum and get 6 points here.
Starting off to be a good drive here for St. Louis. 2 first downs on this drive. Looks like the Nightwings bringing pressure to the top of the field. In the formation. The safeties are up in the box as well. Diaz gets the 2-yard gain on that carry, T-Boy.
We gotta give Denzel Diaz a nickname. I don't want to give him D squared, but he seems like he's the Mighty Mouse of this team for sure. Nice 2-yard gain there. 2nd 8 for St. Louis.
Mighty Mouse it is. 4 wide receivers set here now for the Gladiators. No tight ends on the play. Moody Mitchell is in the shotgun. And there's a 3-step drop by the Mitchell. Mitchell throws a dart down the middle of the field. That pass is deflected away, almost intercepted. Pass broken up by Marty McCree. If it was Marty McFly, I thought it would have been the actor from Back to the Future.
Great job by McCree with the pat down. That is his 9th of his this season, 17th of his career.
Same formation. They just flipped the play this time. Moody Mitchell throws an out route to the top of the field. That pass is going to be incomplete. Looks like Ajalani was the receiver that he's intended for. And it's 4th and 8, and St. Louis has to punt this thing away.
That's still okay opening drive for St. Louis. They was able to get on Denver's side, and with their special teams play here, they should be able to pin Denver deep. We'll see what happens.
Dwayne, the co-owner for the St. Louis Gladiators, states in the chat that they do call him Mighty Mouse. I said, awesome. There's the punt. Denver brings pressure. Almost comes away with the punt block, and they're going to call for a fair catch here at the 14-yard line. And we get to see this Denver offense who is undefeated so far this season. And they come in with a league-leading rusher, Jarek McChesney, who had a 100-yard rush for a touchdown last game.
Yeah, that should have been the play of the week for sure. Nice run by him. Broke tackles, able to take it to the house.
There's a handoff hit to McChesney. McChesney is blown up. What a hit. And if I'm not mistaken, that is Afolabi with his first tackle on McChesney. Not today.
Afolabi's like, what we tell you, Jerry, about crossing that line? Don't do that against us. Great job by him. It's now 2nd and 8.
34 formation is the defense. Another handoff here to McChesney up the middle. Bounce outside. Makes a good move. Makes one guy miss. Takes 2 defenders of the Gladiators to bring him down.
And the mom, we see why McChesney is a great runner. He's able to make a sidestep that get him to open field. Then he carried 3 defenders for a first down. Nice 12-yard run by him, sir.
Yeah, McChesney is just a hard runner to bring down. Fights for every yard he can. Those legs never stop running. McChesney in the offset eye. 2 wide receivers and a tight end on the play here for Denver, and nothing doing. He stopped the ball down at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 now for Denver. Afolabi's going to get up.
Billy Bishop got up. Great job by Afolabi and Ethan Kai as well with the game tackle to stop McChesney for a no-yard gain.
And I'm pretty sure that it has been a headache all week long for Ethan Kai, the defensive coordinator and offensive coordinator for St. Louis, especially on the defensive side, to come up with a game plan to stop McChesney. And there's an out route going to the bottom of the field. That pass is completed, picks up 6 yards on the reception. And that is to the tight end. Ken Loa comes away with his first reception of the day.
Yeah, he's the rookie, the 6'6", 240-pounder, coming in today's game with 324 yards, receiving 1 touchdown. He already made his mark in this game with a nice 6-yard gain.
Josh Miller, the quarterback here for the Nightwings. Shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers set. 33 defense is the Gladiators. Pass across the middle of the field. That pass is caught. First down. Give it up for Logan Keel, coming away with his first reception today.
Nice job by him cutting to the inside, making sure he was past the first down marker to make that catch and convert that 3rd and long. Denver's on the move. Great opening drive so far.
Key players for this Denver Nightwings offense: Josh Miller, quarterback; Jarek McChesney, halfback; Giacomo Jones, wide receiver, and we'll come back to that. Here's McChesney. McChesney has room down the bottom of the field. Breaks 1 tackle. Almost breaks 3, but he's brought down by Zachary Bates. sorry, Bats with a big tackle, saving touchdown. All-star linebackers. Take it away, T-Roy.
And look at this run. Great job by the O-line with the blocks down the field, and Logan Kill with that nice block. But you see why Jared McChesney is one of the great running backs in this league. Great blocking, and then he's able to read the defense, follow his blocks, take it downfield to St. Louis' side of the field. We'll see if Denver can convert this to 6.
I saw 2 Everscrolls block of the game on that just that one run. Other hand off into McChesney up the middle, breaks a tackle. This young fella here, my goodness, does not go down easy.
Yeah, Demond, I have to take notes. I need to improve on my running game personally. But watching McChesney run the ball, it's been amazing so far this season, and he's continued to continue his momentum from where he left off last week.
I formation twin set. Here is the offense. And there's another handoff here to McChesney. McChesney is stopped after picking up 1 yard. Drew Rally and Underwood on the tackles.
And Demond, it will take 2 to stop that guy. Good. It's 3rd and short. Can St. Louis hold him here and force them to kick 3?
Looks like a offset eye tight end flex here for the offense. Throws a post down the middle of the field, and they've got some receivers. And that is to the tight end, Ken Lowell. High up pole, Ken Lowell comes away with the 2nd reception of the day. Or was it Giacomo Jones?
It was Giacomo Jones.
I thought I saw 87. My apologies.
But he still made a great catch. And here's the – can you say, Demond, here's the thing. Denver is like Alaska from last season. They got too many weapons. You can't focus on one because the others will burn you.
You're absolutely right, T-Roy. You have to play great defense on the offensive key players. Another handoff here to McChesney. McChesney is in the end zone. Give him 6. Oh, look at the swag. Look at the swag, T-Roy.
I am impressed.
Young fella, stop it. The 2nd-year player. Untouched. No one got it. Oh, look at that block by it. Was it 82 or 60? That was 82 kills.
Yeah, that was Logan Kill with the block.
Oh, my. Nice block by the receiver. Across the middle on the safety there. And then the young man gets into the end zone, just shows his swagnicious.
And that's what's made Denver's running game so great this season. Everybody gets involved in the blocking, including the wide receivers and the tight end. And then McChesney couldn't help himself but take it to the house.
And there's a snap for the extra point. The kick is up. It is good right down the middle, T-Boy. 7-0. The Denver Nightwings are up over the St. Louis Gladiators here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 34 seconds left in the first quarter.
And that was a great opening possession by Denver, led by their owner, Jeremy Vega, who I was told is a very cool guy, by the way, Demond.
He's a very cool guy. Met him myself in person at the SFL convention last summer. Jeremy is a funny guy. Let him get a couple of Bud Lights in his system. Oh, he's even funny.
And Demond, you mentioned earlier, it's a 55-degree day here in Denver. And folks, it's February. It's the month of February. We're expecting to see snow, but it's a nice fall-like day. Great day for football.
Absolutely. There's a look at Diaz in the backfield. Near formation. Jokers, that is, for St. Louis. Looks like the defense is going to bring blitz. No, they want to bring 4. And Moody is going to throw a pass. Oh, that pass is deflected. And that is by the inside linebacker, Mike Sawchuk.
A great job by Sawchuk. That he's the rookie, 6'4", 260-pounder. Came up with his 4th pat down, of this season. He can tackle and he can definitely cover. Good job by him. 2nd and long, St. Louis.
Single back spread here for the offense. 3 wide receiver set for the Gladiators. Diaz in the backfield by himself. Here's a handoff here to the young general. And he picks up 5 yards there on the carry. Great run there by Diaz.
And Demond, that's mouse because You figure for a guy who's 5'6", 205 pounds, he won't be able to carry defenders the way he just did on that carry. Good job by him making this a third and manageable.
Shotgun formation here once again for the Gladiators. Like the Knights going to bring blitz. No, they drop back into coverage, and that fools the offense. Great defensive call by the Nightwings. I thought they were going to bring pressure. So along did Mitchell, and they backed off into coverage, T-Roy, and come away with the deflection.
Yeah, unfortunately, Moody Mitchell couldn't fit that pass over the defenders of the Denver Nightwings, so he's trying to get it to Scott. 2 offers for St. Louis in terms of points, and if they don't get their A game going, they're going to be behind the 8 ball because these Denver Nightwings are on fire right now.
Here's Bo Zabrowski.
Ooh.
Coming with the punt. That was almost blocked by the Nightwings, and they're going to have great field position here. Starting off at the 41-yard line of Denver. There's Vega. Jeremy Vega, that is. I'm sorry, Steven Vega. My apologies.
But Damon, this Denver team not only looks like the Alaska Storm, but here, we're in Denver. They kind of remind me of the 98 Broncos right now, the way they've been playing on offense, defense, and special teams.
Yeah, absolutely the team that won the Super Bowl. And here's an incomplete pass here by Josh Miller. Got pressure by Big 77, Shane Masters, the defensive tackle. Key players for this St. Louis Gladiators defense. Shane Masters, 77, defensive tackle. Afalabi, number 52, inside linebacker. Outside linebacker, Zachary Bates. Bats. I almost say that. Number 40, cornerback, Drew Raleigh. 44, cornerback, Colin Douglas. 31, strong safety, Ethan Kai. And 32, Marcus Reed. Single back formation left here for the offense. And McChesney picks up 3 yards on that run. Met by number 55, Zachary Batts.
Great job by the rookie, the 6'3", 248-pounder Zachary Bates, who made that tackle and made this a 3rd and 7, 3rd and long. St. Louis has to stop him here to prevent Denver from scoring.
Single back right now for the offense. Does a handoff into McChesney and nothing doing. Where he picks up 2 yards. But and that's going to bring out the special teams for Denver. They're going to have to punt this thing away. Great defense by the Gladiators, T-Roy, on that possession.
Yeah, I hope I didn't give Denver the commentator's curse on that drive. Great job by St. Louis holding Denver to their side of the field. It looks like they have prime real estate to score. St. Louis should be able to get the ball, and hopefully their offense will catch fire.
And here's the punt by Lily Long. And what a punt. Look at the hang time. 4.1 down to the 18-yard line. And the return guy, man, was just brought down by almost the entire team for Denver.
Yeah, unfortunately, there was no, the return didn't have any blocking to help him out there. I would have waved fair catch like we say almost every game. Save yourself from getting a butt whooping. Wave your hands, get that fair catch signal call.
Looks like 2 wide receivers, probably 30 tight ends on the play, and Diaz is in the slot. Empty formation is Mitchell. Mitchell throws right across the middle. Looks like that's to one of the tight ends. That is tight end Benny Brazil.
And Damon, good catch by Brazil. Was also talking about Moody Mitchell. He had 327 yards passing, 2 TDs, and 1 IT against Tulsa, and he's able to break over the 1,300-yard passing mark for this season.
There's a handoff into Diaz, and Diaz makes some people miss, and he picks up the first down and a yard more. What a run by Diaz. Mighty Mouse himself kept the legs moving, T-Roy.
And great blocking by his O-line. You see the O-line be able to knock down, who was that? Number 36 of the Nightwings, give Mighty Mouse even more room to run. Damon, I got to take notes. Both of these running backs are doing an awesome job just keeping the legs churning when they get hit.
Mitchell underneath the center, calling signal, throws in a swing pass here to Diaz. Oh, what a stiff arm by this little guy. But he's clobbered by Bats. I'm sorry, not Bats. He's on the Gladiators team. This is 55 for the Nightwings.
2nd and 6.
And that was Deontay Phillips on the tackle.
Great tackle by Phillips there.
Strong eye tight end flex formation. There's an outside by the defense. And this is going to be a free play for the Gladiators.
Not disciplined. It's going to make this 2nd and short after that.
Neutral zone infraction. Number 77. Defense. 12-yard penalty. Repeat. 2nd down.
Shout out to everyone in the chat. Ethan Kai, Armand Rice, 20TZ, JRZA, Frank Gooden, Kanye Rockefeller, BJ Armstrong, Jeff DK, Christian Pont, Josh Miller, and many more. Code Gaming Highlight Reel as well. Josh Miller, I stated him before. That's everyone I see so far in the chat. Welcome everyone to the Simulation Football League. Oh, and Diaz is blown up in the backfield. Oh my goodness, T-Roy. Bailey Baca comes in and a big hit on Diaz. 3rd and 3 for the St. Louis Gladiators now.
And that was a great play by the 3rd season vet, Bailey Baca, making this a 3rd and short. Can Denver hold St. Louis and keep the goose egg on the scoreboard here?
There's another handoff here to Diaz, and he stopped 1 yard of the 1st down line. Will St. Louis go for it? And give credit to Mike Sawchuk on that defensive tackle there on Diaz, stopping the 1st down. And everyone, that's the end of the 1st quarter. We're going into the 2nd here in Denver, Colorado, as they're up 7-0 over the St. Louis Gladiators.
Great job again by Mike Sawchuk putting a halt to this drive. He had 9 tackles, 1 assist, and 1 pat down versus Dallas last week in the win.
And T-Roy, let's go to the sideline to Mike Gooden. Gathered information earlier this week from owner of the Nightwings, Jeremy Vega.
Yeah, we talked to the owner about Jared McChesney the last time that they played this team. He scored 4 touchdowns, and obviously in the 1st quarter he had 9 carries, 67 yards, and a touchdown. So that was a big key focus for St. Louis to try to overcome that. And you know, they did an okay job, but he still scored a touchdown. So it's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. So back to you guys.
Thank you so much for that update, Mike Goodman. And we had a penalty on the play. Sorry about that, as we was getting a report from Mike. MeUndies, laundry on the field. We'll come back to the information on MeUndies. 3 wide receivers set here for the Nightwings. McChesney in the backfield by himself. There's a 5-step drop by Josh Miller. Throws an out on the top of the field, and he got the reception. Picks up 7 yards there on the play. And coming away with the catch is to the tight end, Ken Lower. And MeUndies are the world's most comfortable underwear. Use the promo link in the scroll below. A promotion of your purchase supports the SFL. Give the gift of comfort with 100% satisfaction guaranteed. Free shipping and returns. And there's a pass deflection there by this defense of the Gladiators. And they're starting to heat up now. They got to get things going on the offensive side, T1.
Yeah, that was Drew Really. He's a rookie at 5'11", 220. He had 5 tackles, 1 pat down versus Tulsa. And with that pat down we saw there, that's his 7th pat down of the year. St. Louis got to hold him here so their offense can get back on the field with great field position.
Looks like the defense is going to bring pressure. And no, they're going to bring forward. 7-step drop by Miller. Miller throws another out route. That pass is almost intercepted. And that is Ethan Kai, the defensive back spy here for these Gladiators, coming away with that deflection, T-Roy.
Good job by Ethan Kai putting the halt on this drive. He is the 2nd season vet, 6 foot, even, 205 pounds. He just came away with his 9th pat down of his career. Great job by him. St. Louis should get prime field position.
And Denver's going to have to punt it away I believe this is the second punt of the game. And there's a return by the Gladiators. Nothing doing. Maybe pick up a yard. Down and tackled at the St. Louis 34-yard line. This is where the Gladiators will start this possession. And if you ask me, T-Roy, I believe that St. Louis has to get Denzel Diaz more involved here into the offense. I think they got to come away with more runs. They have been just extremely pass happy in this game thus far. And Diaz just haven't really been active as much as we've seen him in the past.
No, sir. And would you believe it that Denzel Diaz hasn't had a 1,000-yard season yet?
That is hard to believe. And there's Diaz numbers versus McChesney. And, and it looks like that they're pretty balanced. St. Louis, that is. That's 7 rush for Diaz, and they have a total of 9 passing plays so far. So they're pretty balanced. It just doesn't seem that way. That's an out route to the top of the field, and that pass is incomplete. They're going to call it complete, are they?
I think he caught the. Nick Finch was able to get 1 foot in bounds. And the moment we talked about this off camera, I believe St. Louis, if they're going to get their running game going to their O-line, they have to open up holes for, again, the 5'6", 205-pounder. He won't be able to break tackles, well, every tackle like some big running backs can, so they have to open up holes for him.
Shotgun formation here for Mitchell. Mitchell throws another out route to the top of the field, and it's just been out route city for this Gladiators offense, and he's not going to get the first down. Finch is jawing with the defense, with the offensive coordinator there. Hey, man, we got to get past the sticks. No, you got to get past the sticks. You, the player, know where the first down line is.
That's the truth. But one of the reasons why is they've been going for these out routes because they have to take what Denver's giving them. And Denver's not giving them the deep ball so far. Not a good start for St. Louis. Hopefully they'll be able to catch up soon.
And there's the punt by Graham Northrup. There's the return by Vega. Vega got some spin move, makes a guy miss. Picks up 5 yards on the return, down to Denver's 35-yard line. This is where they're going to start possession.
The punter's happy, and the coach didn't get home for that celebration, which is good. Nice punt there. Well,
crazy celebration by Joe Jabrowski.
Hey, when you have a punter as big as him, I don't think you're going to be trying to correct him. He looks like he can flex on you.
Yeah, they got some big kickers in St. Louis. 6'4" is the punter and 6'2" is the kicker. Never seen that before. 3 wide receivers set here for Miller, and Miller is hit as he tries to throw. And that is Masters. This big fella doesn't play.
No, sir. And that's the second time he was able to get to Miller, and he's let Miller know that you will eat turf and like it, sir. Good job by him. He's making this 2nd and long. Looks like St. Louis has adapted and has halted the Denver offense after that first drive.
A single back right formation here for the Nightwings. There's a spread. Oh, McChesney, what a run. Well, it wasn't much of a run. He ran over the guy who tried to hit him in the backfield. And he points at him. How you like that, sir? Afalabi comes away with the tackle. But, man, that first guy got clobbered.
Yeah, he did. That's where the oof came from. It did, but Afalabi was able to clean up and stop McChesney from gaining ground. It's now 3rd and long. Can St. Louis stop him here?
3 wide receivers set here for Denver. 33 defense nickel is the Gladiators. Brings pressure. And there's a swing pass to McChesney. McChesney is upside your head by Zachary Batts. 4th and 3, and the Nightwings have to punt this thing away. It has been basically all defense after that first Denver touchdown here so far, T-Roy.
Yeah, the defense has came to play today. They gave up that 7 points, but they definitely adapted. Hopefully the offense can get things going here. Nice spin move.
Nice spin move there by the return guy. And that was Jacob Swain on the return for the Gladiators. 1st and 10 for Moody Mitchell and the St. Louis Gladiators. Let's see if they can get some going downfield. They've been straight out routes. They've been handing the ball off to Diaz, but he's only got 19 yards on the ground so far. Has not been very productive in the run game. I formation, 1 tight end on the play. Right, Nick Finch to the top of the field and Badar Ajalani down to the bottom of the field. There's an out route here to Diaz, and that pass is bobbled.
And Damon, remember like 2 weeks ago, we had a running back for, I believe, Carolina that had issues catching the ball, and that resulted to 2 INTs that hurt them. It's unusual seeing Denzel Diaz with the Butterfingers. We'll see what happens here on 2nd and 10.
Sure did. Here in Denver, Colorado, St. Louis on the drive. There's a 5-step drop by Mitchell. Dumps it off to Diaz, and Diaz is hit hard at the 31-yard line after picking a 4 on that carry. Or reception, should I say. Didn't get the number of the license plate that made the hit.
But still, that's like a nice pass to Diaz. He redeemed himself after that first play. However, it's 3rd and long. St. Louis has to convert here and get themselves back in this game.
3 wide receivers set here for the Gladiators. Single high is the defense. There's only 1 safety back there. Moody Mitchell steps up in the pocket. He's brought down. Sacked hard. And give credit on that tackle to Bandit Bantio with the pressure all by himself. He just went around the offensive tackle, coming away with that sack.
And Damon, it looked like Moody Mitchell had a chance to run in for that first down, decided to hold on to the ball. He paid for it.
There's the punt there by Zabrowski.
And hey, Damon, we got a fair catch.
I know, right? I think that's the first one.
Yeah, first one this game.
As you and I talk so much about, we would love to see these return guys call for fat catches on these punt returns. Man, it is just so dangerous.
Yeah, gotta keep your head on a swivel. You're gonna be on special teams.
I absolutely agree with you there. 3 wide receivers set here for the Nightwings. Offset I is Chesney, and there's a handoff here to their halfback. Stopped in the backfield, and give credit on that tackle to Zachary Batts. Awesome defensive play. 2-yard loss there.
And as we said, since the beginning of the second quarter, the St. Louis Gladiators has definitely adapted to Denver's offensive play scheme. It's going to be interesting to see how Denver responds since the run game's been ineffective since the first drive.
Yeah, shotgun formation now for Denver. Throws a deep bomb down the middle of the field. He got the reception. And give credit on that catch to Giacomo Jones. Great one-handed play there by the receiver. Here's another look at it, T-Roy.
And look at that. Good protection for Miller. He delivered a nice dot to have to make that swaglicious one-handed catch to get Denver on St. Louis' side of the field. Let's see. They can get 6 on this drive and put St. Louis away early.
Single back formation. To the right are the Nightwings. Giacomo Jones to the bottom of the field. Here's a stretch play to McChesney. McChesney's blowed up in the backfield. Hit hard. And he's slow to get up, T-Roy. Carter Cannon on that tackle.
And Carter Cannon looked like he was shot out of that cannon. And that's what you need. You need that intensity to knock a running back like McChesney down. Good job by him. 2nd and long for Denver.
Offset I, 3 wide receiver set here for the Nightwings. 1-step drop by Miller, and Miller is brought down, and it is Shane Masters again. This guy has just been phenomenal all game long, putting pressure on the quarterback, putting him down on his butt, T-Roy.
And that's the 3rd time he got the Miller, and this time he comes away with the sack. Great job by him as he hit a home run there and put Denver behind the 8 balls. 3rd and long for the Nightwings.
3rd and 13 here in Denver at the St. Louis 39-yard line. 1-step drop by Miller. He hasn't learned his lesson. Throws an out route, and he got Jones. Jones is running for the end zone. Stopped and brought down to the 10-yard line. What a turn-up catch by Giacomo Jones. My apologies. That is not Jones. That is the backup receiver, Steven Vega.
The returner making a great play on offense there.
Giacomo Jones down to the bottom of the field. Sorry, T-Roy, go ahead.
No, I was about to say we could get a healthy dose of McChesney right now.
Is that or to Keel? Look at the defensive back on Keel. He's playing so far off. There's a stretch play to McChesney. McChesney runs hard. Stop before picking up the first down. 2nd and 1. Down to the 2-yard line of the St. Louis Gladiators.
Ooh, is he all right? Okay, he is all right. He's slow to get up. And good job by the old lineman there, making sure that his running back's okay. I love this. That good run by them, but maybe Damon, and the next time they're in that formation, they'll go to that wide receiver since he has so much room before the play started.
Twins I formation here for the Nightwings on the 2-yard line. St. Louis should blitz here, and it does not. And Chaka's Hollywood Boulevard as he celebrates. Give him 6 more as he have all of the Nightwings points on the day.
That was a very good run by McChesney, able to get in the end zone, but as you see on the replay, unfortunately, we got to give a oof to Shane Masters because his tackle helped carry them in, as you see right there. Unfortunate break for St. Louis. Great job by Denver. Nice drive by them. And they are just dominating so far today on offense and defense.
I hate to say it, but Shane Masters just may be on Shaq in the food. For hitting McChesney into the end zone. You're not supposed to hit the guy from behind. And there it is, folks. Here in the second quarter, 3 minutes and 53 seconds left. Denver jumps up over St. Louis by 14 points there. You're watching the Simulation Football League presented by APM Music here on YouTube. Here's a look at our sponsor, Spyco, your choice for sound reinforcement. Oh, he muffed it and is picked up by the Upman. He's in the end zone, out the 5 to the 10, brought down at the 10-yard line. Oh my goodness, T-Roy, I don't think I've ever seen that before.
That's the first time I've seen that. Unfortunately, the kick returner for St. Louis was not focusing. Maybe the sun got in his eyes. You may have to change that face mask so we can get some face visor.
Wait a minute.
He's a visor.
I hate to cut you off. We saw that last night in the game between Tallahassee and Baltimore. The player for Tallahassee did the same exact thing. Here's a shotgun formation here for St. Louis. 3 wide receiver set. And throws an out route. That pass is deflected. Almost picked off. And give credit on the deflection to Lee. Matthew Lee, the cornerback. The left corner, that is. He's playing well coverage here on Ajalani.
Oh, it is Ajalani. I'm sorry about that. But great job by Lee with the pat down. He looked like he could have picked that off beside the one hand that, man, he would be kicking himself because he had prime real estate for a pick 6 there.
That probably would have been the easiest pick 6 in league history.
Yes, sir.
Trips right here for Mitchell. Diaz in the backfield. Nick Finch to the top of the field. And I believe Finch only have 1 or 2 receptions on the day. I have to take a look here at the scoreboard. And there's a 5-step drop by Mitchell. Mitchell throws an out route, picks up 4 yards on that reception. Nice out route pass to Finch there. And that is Finch's 4th reception of the day. 26 yards total.
Yeah, but still the out route's nothing deep. It's now 3rd and 6. Their wide receivers going to have to make sure that they are either close enough or they pass the first down marker before they make this catch.
3 wide receivers set. Far formation is the offense. 2-step drop by Mitchell. Mitchell moves to the left, and he's got the strike. Great pass and great completion. And that is to Tito Moss, the non-contract wide receiver.
And Damon, that's one thing Tito Moss is known for, able to make catch in spite of the fact that he was swarmed by 3 Nightwing defenders. Great job by him, and this drive has extended.
And is Tito Moss wearing the Thurman Thomas face mask?
I actually love that face mask. Looked like it belonged on a lineman there.
I know, right? Twins offset, and it's the Diaz. Diaz is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Oh, that play was blowed up before it even happened.
And Damon, this
tackle is Mac Attack.
Ooh, he was on the attack. I like that name. That should be a cool, one of the names in the league there.
Shotgun formation here for Mitchell. Mitchell reads to the progression, throws across to the field, and he got the completion. 3rd and 1. And that pass is completed to the tight end, Cody Scott. I thought the first time calling his name today, T-Ray. We normally calling him more than that.
Well, but that's still a great.
Sorry, you're breaking up?
Oh, I'm sorry. All right, so I believe that was a great catch by him.
It absolutely was. Tight formation I. And there's a 2-minute warning. And this is equipped. 2-minute warning. Quip design delivers simple ways to keep your mouth healthy with time vibration. Brush head refills. $5 refill every 3 months. Covered for life and with free shipping for life. Try it for 30 days and support the SFL with the promo code in the scroll below. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL. Quip a more wholesome clean. And there's Diaz, and Diaz stopped out inches short of the first down line by a gang of Nightwings. How dare could the Nightwings be so mean and not allow him to get that first down?
They're going to make sure Diaz does not beat them. But you saw number 85 for the Gladiators. He looked like he had a chance to help his running back out by go ahead and pushing him forward, but he gave up on the play, making this, unfortunately, a drive-ending result for St. Louis. They actually had to punt the ball.
More than inches. And they're snapping it at the 2-second on the play clock. No fair catch here by the Nightwings, and he's brought down at the 34-yard line. My goodness. Vega, you're stronger than I am.
Man, he loves taking hits, don't he?
Man, I remember back when I played football back in junior high school, 8th grade, and I was a punt returner. I played safety. I started at strong safety. I was a backup quarterback as well. But man, I muffed 2 punts. But the first one I muffed, it dropped. It like went straight to my hands, but I picked it up and returned it for a touchdown. But it was a clipping on the play. Man, I was so ticked off. Oh, that pass is deflected and almost intercepted by that. Was it Afalabi? I think it was Bats. I saw 55 fumbling with the ball there.
Yeah, but Damon, do you say your return got called back because of clip? Was ref 62 reffing your game there?
He might have. And man, due to me dropping the ball twice, man, not only was my players upset with me, but a lot of people that was from my school was in the stands, and some people wanted to fight me for dropping those 2 punts. And there's a dart down the middle of the sideline, and that pass is completed. And now Denver's going to go to a hurry-up offense. What a pass by Josh Miller. He has not been throwing the ball as much this game, but what a dart that was. There's a 2-step drop here by Miller. Throws across the middle of the field. Oh, that pass almost like a Patrick Mahomes throw across the body with a no-look pass. And that pass is incomplete, intended with a Giacomo Jones.
Hey, Damon, I don't know if you noticed, but the play before, ref number 43 right there got knocked so hard that he kept getting away on that play. He couldn't get out of the way because his bell was rung. I hope he's okay.
I did not see it. There's a look at Giacomo Jones telling the defender, come here, boy. Time to rock the baby to sleep. Single back left here for the offense. 5-step drop by Miller. No pressure. Throws across the middle of the field. That pass is deflected by the defense of the Gladiators. And that is Bo Nose on the deflection.
And Damon, that's the first time we call Bo Nose. He knows how to defend passes. Great job by him. He read the quarterback like a book. It's now 3rd and long. St. Louis's D has to step up once again to prevent Denver from adding on to their lead.
3 wide receivers set here. Offset I is McChesney. Josh Miller underneath the center calling the signal. 1-step drop. And there's a pass down the middle of the field. It is completed. Timeout Nightwings. I couldn't see who made the reception.
Was that Keel? Yes, it
That
was.
was Keel. Keel on a post route down the middle of the field, T-Roy. Look at it.
And it was a great pass. Keel had to climb that ladder knowing that he was going to get hit after, but he was able to hold on to the ball and give Denver prime real estate because they now in the red zone. Can they extend their lead here? Well, they're not in the red zone yet. They're 5 yards away.
The #1 receiver here in Denver, Giacomo Jones. 4 wide receivers said, my apologies. And Jared McChesney in the backfield. He goes out on the swing pass, and he's going to be hit and brought down after picking up 5 yards in the play. Denver's going to go to no huddle. They have 2 timeouts remaining. Not sure why they didn't call a timeout there. Time is wasting here. 27 seconds. And there's a 5-step drop this time by Miller. Miller throws an out route to the top of the field, and he goes out of bounds as that stops the clock. Pass is completed by the tight end, Ken Loa.
I believe that's Ken Loa's 3rd catch of the game, maybe his 4th, but good job by Miller getting rid of that ball before he took that butt whooping there. And it's only 22 seconds left. Denver's making sure that St. Louis will have no time if they get the ball before this half is over.
3 wide receivers set for a formation on the halfback. 1-step drop by Miller. Miller throws into enemy territory, and that was a dangerous pass. And that is Afalabi on that pass deflection. That was dangerous for Miller.
Yeah, and Afalabi was able to make that great pat down, but man, he should be able to pick that off and put the hole on this drive. Hopefully that won't come back to haunt St. Louis. We'll see.
Ajimo Afalabi has been outstanding for the linebacker for here for St. Louis. And 3 wide receivers set here for the Nightwings. Halfback is to the left of the QB. Throws an out route down to the bottom of the field. And that is to Keel. No, it's not Keel. It's Giacomo Jones.
Did you just see that?
I did see that. It's like his arm did some weird out of place deal. Oh, my goodness.
He's one of those flexible cats there. He's able to do that to his arm.
It may be double jointed.
Right, that's it. That's what I was trying to figure. It's like, what is that called? Yeah, he is double jointed for sure.
And Denver is bringing on the kicking team. There's 13 seconds left on the clock. It's only 3rd and inches. They have 2 timeouts. I would have ran the ball, tried to get the first down, and then called a timeout. And the 19-yard field goal is absolutely good, straight down the middle of the pipe. But not sure why they went for the field goal on 3rd and inches. You had another down to try to test to see if you can get in the end zone there. And well, they go up by 17 over to the St. Louis Gladiators.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused there, but I guess they want to give their kicker, Jackman, some reps here. That's his 11th field goal of the season. He is perfect this season for Denver. 11 for 11 after that kick.
Wow, Kramer Jackman. And there's a return here by the Gladiators. He stopped and brought down to the 20. My goodness, what a hit.
And I don't know what Ethan Kai, the offensive coordinator here, has to do to get St. Louis offense in this game. But they're going to have to make some big halftime adjustments and get themselves back in this game, trailing by 17. But 17 isn't impossible to come back from, as we saw last season.
The handoff to Diaz up the middle of the field. There's a stiff arm. Knocks one guy backwards. They're going to end the half, folks. We're going to go into halftime with the Denver Nightwings up 17-0 over the Gladiators. Take it away, T-Roy. The halftime stats report.
And so far, Denver is continuing where they left off, and you see why they are undefeated and they are a monster in this league. Great offensive production by them, as you see on the stats there. 155 passing, 74 yards rushing. Jared McChesney with 2 TDs. It's been all Denver so far. St. Louis has to find that magic somehow, some way to get themselves back in this game. But Damon, as you know, 17 points ain't hard to come back from. I think the biggest deficit was 24. And I think Alaska did themselves last season on the same day that Dallas came back from Tallahassee, because they actually had that record for a couple of moments before Alaska topped them that same day. But right now, it's been all Denver. And if St. Louis is going to get back in this game, the old line has to give Denzel Diaz more room to run. Because remember, we talked about this earlier. He's 5'6", 205 pounds. A short guy won't be able to break tackles all day. you're going to have to help him out so he can produce for you. Denver's getting the ball to start the second half. Let's see if they can add on to their lead.
And there's a kick by Northrup. Returning from the 20-yard line of the Denver Nightwings. And he's going to be brought down at the 34-yard line. Vega on the return.
And the Bond special teams defense is going to have to step up. Special teams and defense for St. Louis is going to have to step it up. Hopefully the defense can pick off the ball or cause a turnover somehow, some way to give their offense great field position here on this drive.
There's a handoff here to Jared McChesney. McChesney close for 5 yards up the middle of the field.
This may be an ordinary day for McChesney so far after that 200-yard performance last week. But he's still pounding the rock. A nice 5-yard gain. Good start to the drive right here.
Shotgun formation for Josh Miller in the Nightwings. It's a two-step drop here by the QB. Dumps it off to McChesney behind the line of scrimmage. He picks up an additional 3 yards. Past the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 2 now for Denver at their very own 42-yard line to start this third quarter, T-Roy. What do you think about St. Louis?
I need St. Louis defense to stop them here so their offense can get the ball with okay field position. If not, they're going to be in a world of hurt.
Here's another handoff here to McChesney. McChesney got the first down and more. And always a big clop of Gladiators there. They look like a big clot or something just stuck there, and you just couldn't get around it.
It looked like that play had chance to be a long run, but as you said, those Gladiators were able to put the halt on that carry. Still a first down run by McChesney. We'll see what St. Louis Steve can do. They have to stop him here. You don't want to have Denver extend their lead.
3 wide receiver set here for the Nightwings. And there's an out route to the top of the field, and that pass is complete for a first down. Giacomo Jones comes away with that reception there.
This in the first half, Damon, the reason why Denver's so great because everybody here on offense can make plays, and McChesney was able to bait the St. Louis defense, but we got a challenge. Let me stop there.
And that was Giacomo's 5th catch of the game, and there's a close shave challenge of the Harry's close shave challenge.
Here's the replay. You only need 1 foot, but unfortunately that's a bad angle for us.
It's Harry's close shave, close call challenge. From shave sets to handle, Harry's provides quality craftsmanship made in Germany. More than 600 engineers, designers, craftsmen, and Kibis makes Harry's products from the finest materials and ingredients to ensure they perform as well as they possibly can. Use the promo link in the scroll below. A portion of your purchase supports the SFL, official razor of the SFL. Harry's close shave challenge. And looks like they're going to call that pass incomplete. There's a handoff here to McChesney, and he says, don't worry about it. I'll get us halfway there. Picks up 7 yards on that carry. 3rd and 3.
Well, great job by McChesney. He got rocked, but he kept those legs moving. Able to pick up 2 more yards after contact. It's 3rd and St. Louis D has to step up here, stop him before Denver gets into scoring range.
Looks like it's a strong I-Pro formation here for the offense. And there's a handoff into McChesney. Oh, look, he got blocks ahead of him. He breaks the tackle. He's out down to the 20, down to the 17-yard line. Brought down by Afalabi. And look at Colin Douglas there just grabbing his head. Like, how can we stop this guy? And look at these blocks here. There's our ever scroll blocks there. McChesney's just
What a
becoming a
run.
handful for the Gladiators. I'm sorry, you were saying something, T-Roy?
I was saying that was a great run, and to add on to that, the blocking's been phenomenal for Denver as McChesney just went over the 100-yard rushing mark on that play.
And the Gladiators has been in this 34 and 33 defense. There's McChesney breaking a tackle, almost breaks another one, picks up the first down and just bulldozed forward. And it looks like Ethan Kai came away with this touchdown-saving tackle.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, go ahead, Demond. Yo, you go ahead, Demond. I'm sorry about that.
I was just going to say that, and they're going to challenge that play? Are you serious?
They wasting their second timeout. It's challenge.
I think that was accurate on the first down here. I mean, he fell forward, crossed the line. Or maybe his knee was down before he crossed the line. Let's take another look at it here.
Yeah, if they win this, that's very risky because you only get 2 challenges. If they lose this challenge, they ain't going to get another one.
He may be correct.
Hopefully.
After review, the call on the field is overturned.
You got it right.
And St. Louis get 2 in a row on one possession.
Second down.
Wow.
Now, Damon, quick question. This is my second year here in the league. Will St. Louis get an additional challenge because they won their 2?
And you know what? That happened before. Alaska versus Houston. I can't remember exactly what game it was. But, man, they was getting all of their challenges correct, and they end up getting an extra one later on in the game. There's a swing pass here to McChesney. McChesney bulldozed down to the 3-yard line.
Nice job by McChesney making the catch. And Demond, I believe McChesney has to be the #1 rusher in this league. He's just been on fire. He can do everything. He can run the ball. He can catch out of the backfield. He's definitely the key focal point here on this offense.
And there's a handoff here to McChesney up the middle of the field, and he walks in.
Too easy.
This young man here has a total of 18 points on the day for this Denver offense. His third rushing touchdown of the day.
And the mom, you have to call him Mr. Disrespectful. And look at his touchdown celebration if they show it. Oh, they didn't show it. But he mooned, I think, his own player, though. His whole lineman, because he was facing his old lineman there. But he has too much swag right now. He is on fire. He's definitely going to be, I believe he's going to be the offensive player of the year this season.
You might be right, T-Roy, unless, he comes across a defense that's great at stopping the run. But so far this season, he has just been putting up outstanding numbers. No defense thus far that he has faced has been able to stop or contain him. And if I'm not mistaken, he should be over 100 yards rushing for the day. Take a look here at the stat sheet. And he is. He's at 20 carries for 134 yards and 3 touchdowns for the Nightwings.
Another great day for McChesney. It's an over yet.
Turn here by St. Louis, and they stop and walk down to the 22-yard line.
But the offense has to help the St. Louis defense. They've been on this field way too long so far. Offense has to do something. They have to make this drive count. It has to be a 6. They have to get 6, nothing less than 6.
There's a Twins offset I formation here for the Gladiators. Moody on a 2-step drop, swing pass to Diaz, and Diaz is hit hard at the 25-yard line and brought down. And that is on the tackle, B.J. Armstrong, son of the former NBA Chicago Bulls player.
I was going to say that. Great job by B.J. making the open field tackle. Second and long for St. Louis.
4 wide receiver set here for St. Louis. Moody Mitchell on a drop, and that pass is intercepted by the Nightwing. And look who it is. It is B.J. Armstrong. Oh, no, not B.J. I'm sorry. Nicholas Warner comes away with that INT. I thought it was an 8, but it was a 6 on the 30.
And great job by Warner.
He basically read it.
Yes, sir. Damon, that is his 6th INT of his career. 3rd of this season. This is actually his best season so far as a defender INT wise. He already topped his best mark from his rookie year this time last year.
Here's another handoff here to McChesney, and McChesney loses a yard. 2nd and 11 for the Nightwings at the St. Louis Gladiators 37-yard line.
And Damon, did you see that Afalabi dove? And I think McChesney saw that Afalabi was flying, so he cut back inside and got hit by Bates.
Split back formation here for the Nightwings. 33 defense for the Gladiators, and there's an out route down to the side, bottom of the field here. And that is to Logan Keel, and that is his 3rd reception today.
Yeah,
and
great
he has
catch.
30 yards as well.
And Damon, St. Louis has to stop him here.
They have to do something. They're in this 33 defense. They've been getting beaten in it all day long. Swing pass to McChesney. He picks up the 1st down. There's going to be a penalty beyond these laundry on the plate with Brandon. If you ask me, I think it's a face mask.
Face mask.
Got it. Man, St. Louis is hurting himself.
They surely are. They're really hurting themselves. Basically, on the offensive end, they haven't gone towards Badar Ajalani. He only has 2 targets and no receptions. The last game we called for St. Louis, I think he was the reason they won the game. There's another handoff here to McChesney up the middle of the field, and McChesney is untouched. Crosses Hollywood Boulevard. T-Roy, give him 6, or should I say Mike Goodman give him 6 in the stat sheet, as he's been the stat sheet stuffer all game long. The 100-yard man is killing the St. Louis Gladiators all by himself.
This has been a phenomenal performance again, back-to-back weeks. You think that McChesney would be tired after running for 200-plus yards in the previous week. No, sir. He's back to his 100-yard ways. Great blocking by the O-line, and McChesney couldn't help himself but take it to the house.
This man has 4 touchdowns in one game. Not uno, not dos. What's the three?
Trace. Not Trace, but Quattro, yeah. He's responsible for all of the touchdowns so far, with 1 field goal by Jackman. This has been a dominating performance. St. Louis offense has to do something. This game has unfortunately gotten out of hand for them.
And here's the kick back over to St. Louis, and they really got to get something going here. They need to get Cody Scott involved. They need to get Ajalani more involved in this passing game. They seem balanced, but they're not moving the ball too much.
And the reason why that's the case, because Denver's defense has been phenomenal. You think that one of the reasons why, as you mentioned earlier, that Afalabi hasn't made any catches is because their secondary of the Nightwings has been very dominant. St. Louis got to find a way to get something going here.
Now, would you believe me if I told you that St. Louis only has a total of 99 yards? There's a swing pass to Diaz, and Diaz is stopped after picking up 1 yard, making 100 yards total in the game, and that reception to Diaz.
And that's a testament to Jeremy Vega's defense. They've been doing a phenomenal job stopping St. Louis. This is ugly. Hopefully St. Louis can turn it around.
3 wide receivers set here now for the Gladiators. Split back for the halfback. Diaz has the main runner in the backfield. 1 step drop by Mitchell. Mitchell throws off the middle of the field. That pass is intercepted again by Denver. And Moody Mitchell is on his face. Can't believe he just threw a second interception. And that's Nicholas Warner once again, his second INT of the game on back-to-back possessions.
Yeah, and both times he read a quarterback like a book. This is unfortunately an ugly game for St. Louis. It's not what they were expecting, but Denver has been a powerhouse. They are this year's Alaska Storm so far.
1st and 10 here for the Nightwings at the St. Louis Gladiators 27-yard line. Hand off here to McChesney up the middle of the field. He bulldozes forward, picks up 8 on that carry. He's brought down by Reed there on the tackle.
And good job by Reed taking him down, because if he didn't, that was another house call for him, Damon.
And maybe an untouched house call.
It is great if you're a running back fan to see your running back be able to get 5 yards untouched. And that's what's been happening for McChesney.
Another handoff here to McChesney, and McChesney picks up the 1st down and another yard as well. So I guess you can give him 2-3 yards on that carry.
And Damon, St. Louis had a chance to stop him as the defender was able to knock down the old lineman, but there was nobody to corral McChesney until after he got that 1st down.
Tight end flex bar formation. Here is the offense. Another ISO handoff here to McChesney. McChesney puts the helmet down and picks up 8 yards on that carry. How many yards per carry is he's averaging? I want to say maybe 6, 7.
Yeah, I think he should be at 6 by now. I think St. Louis defense is just too tired right now. They cannot.
You there, T-Roy?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Handoff here to McChesney, and McChesney's blowed up in the backfield with a 2-yard loss on that play. Underwood comes away with that tackle.
Good job by Underwood. Let's see if St. Louis defense can bend, but not a break for 3.
As Miller throws across the middle of the field, that pass incomplete. McChesney is averaging 6.5 yards a carry to you.
And that's monster.
Yes, it is.
You can't ask anything more from your old line here. They've been doing an awesome job opening up holes for McChesney, and McChesney's been doing a great job taking what the old line giving them. This Denver offense has just been on fire this season. You see why here.
And here's Jackman here for the field goal attempt. And this is a 26-yarder, 7. Straight down the middle, and that's 2 for 2 on the day. And if I'm not mistaken, T-Roy, is that 13 for 13 on the year?
The 12? Well, I think you're right. I think it is 13 for 13.
I know you mentioned it earlier. I think you said 11 on the year.
No, that'll be his 12th of this season. 12 for 12 for Jackman.
Wow. Kickers do matter.
Great.
Hashtag that.
Yes, sir.
There's a kick by Jackman back to St. Louis. And they're up 34-0 over the Gladiators. And we still have another 13 minutes and 15 seconds left in this game, too.
Yeah, this has been a long game for St. Louis. This probably be one of those days where they unfortunately going to have to just burn the footage from this and just come back stronger and end their losing streak. But Denver is making sure that they're going to stay undefeated. We'll see with St. Louis now going to have to play for pride right here. See if they can get themselves back in this game.
3 wide receiver set for the Gladiators. Hand off here to Diaz up the middle, and Diaz breaks the tackle, picks up 7-8 yards in that carry. Great positive run there for Diaz.
Yep. And St. Louis did a great job opening up holes for him. Good start. Second is short. See if St. Louis can make this have this drive end in 6 points instead of unfortunately a goose egg.
2nd and 2 for the Gladiators at their very own 30-yard line. 1:46 left on the ticker. Trips there. Hand off here to Diaz. Once again, Diaz has open daylight down to the bottom of the field. He only gets a yard or 2. They're going to call it 3rd and inches. 2-yard gain on the run. Tackled by McCree.
Great tackle by McCree, preventing Diaz from getting that first down. He looked like he was going to get it, but he slowed down to get ready for that impact from McCree. We'll see what St. Louis does here.
Far formation ISO, and Diaz bounces it outside as the inside was cluttered up. He picks up the first down. They gave him 2 yards on that carry. Down to St. Louis 34-yard line.
And good job by Diaz extending this drive. But St. Louis is going to eventually have to give him a break and start passing the ball. Dink and dunk. Take what you can get from the Denver Nightwings defense. Take what they give you.
I formation here, pros. 3-step drive by Mitchell, and Mitchell throws an out route down to Nick Finch. And Finch picks up 4 yards on that reception. 4 stepping out of bounds.
And that's more like it. Out route on first down, giving themselves positive yardage. Is now 2nd and 4. Should be a more manageable first down conversion on this set of downs. We'll see.
And another 3 wide receiver set here, far formation. Nick Finch at the bottom. Tito Moss at the top, and Adelani in the slot. They hand off here to Diaz. I want to say that is his 4th carry on this drive so far. 3rd and 4 now for the Gladiators. And that is Sawchuk on the tackle from the linebacker spot.
Yeah, good job by Sawchuk preventing Diaz from gaining any yards, but it's still very manageable thanks to Nick Finch's catch earlier on this set of downs.
And Finch is 5 for 5. There's an offset eye, twin formations, Avalanche to the top, Finch in the slot, and that pass is dropped by the fullback. Incomplete pass, and that is our quick 2-minute, no, not 2-minute one, sorry. That's the end of the 3rd quarter. Put your fours up, everyone. Sorry for shorting the game there. T-Roy, if you ask me, I say St. Louis has to go for it.
Yeah, they need to. I think the punter should not see the field, but he's seeing the field now. I guess they want to make sure that Denver doesn't score easily. But if I were you, I would definitely go for it. I agree with you, Demai.
And they're going to punt it away. Here's Zabrowski. Zabrowski is his name. And that was a fair catch. You don't see those very often.
All right, we got 2 in one game. Looks like Steven Vega is very smart. He's like, I don't want to take too many hits, man. I need to stay fresh.
There's Josh Miller.
From your wings, 29-yard.
3 wide receiver set here for the Nightwings. Single back formation is McChesney. 33 defense. And there's McChesney right up the middle of the field. He breaks the tackle, picks up about 14 yards on that carry. Down to the Denver 42-yard line. 177 yards on the day for McChesney.
And as you mentioned earlier, we still got just under 12 minutes left in this game. McChesney has a chance to go over 200 yards rushing for back-to-back week. I wonder what's the record for consecutive weeks going over 200 yards rushing by a running back in this league.
Here's Denver in a single back right formation. And there's a false start, offside encroachment by the defense. And if you ask me, I would decline it. As McChesney has picked up 9 yards on that play.
Let's see. If they decline it, it'll be 2nd and short. If they accept it, they'll still have the first down.
Number 95, defense. The penalty is declined.
They declined it. Gave McChesney the yards.
I'll take the yards myself. I only need 1 yard for the first down.
Right.
I select 5 yards over 1.
Exactly. Only thing that would have benefited them is they get an extra down to get a first down. But as you say, it's only just 1 yard. They'll be able to convert that here if St. Louis doesn't shore up their D.
And I'll tell you what I've noticed here, T-Roy, is that the Gladiators has been in the 34 and 33 defensive formation all game long. And this defense is not really built to stop the run. And there's a stop there. McChesney back to the line of scrimmage. May have picked up an inch or two. 3rd and 1, but The 34 and the 33, if you ask me, in my opinion, is not built to stop the run. Some people feel that it is to stop the run. It just leaves too many holes open, especially if you're going to bring blitz. If you miss on that blitz, that leaves open space behind the linebackers for the running back. And there's Miller, and Miller throws an out route to the top of the field. That pass is incomplete as it was caught out of bounds by the tight end, Ken Loha.
Yeah, he did not get the toe drag swag. We'll see if Denver's going to rub salt in the wound and go for it. Yes, they are.
And they are going to go for it. Let's see if they're going to go for it. They're just playing possum here to try to get the defense to jump off sides as they have done so far twice today, as we've seen 2 encroachments. And they're going to go for it. Here's a handoff into McChesney, and they stopped him right at midfield. And the Gladiators should be pumped.
They should be. And I have to say it like this, Drew. Really? You really had to stop him there? Good job by you. Nice play. And unfortunately, by declining that penalty, that actually put the halt on this drive.
Give credit
Good
to the
job by
Gladiators.
St. Louis.
Yeah, I was just about to say, give credit to St. Louis. Great job by them for stopping McChesney on the 1 yard to pick up that first down. It's 1st and 10 at midfield. And there's Moody Mitchell, and it pass is dropped by Tito Moss right across the middle. He dropped it.
Tito, I just praised you earlier on your first catch because I said that you make catches in traffic. Here's your opportunity to prove me right, and unfortunately you proved me wrong. Come on, Tito. Make that catch.
2nd and 10 on the 50-yard line for the Gladiators. 3 wide receiver set. Looks like Cody Scott in the slot. Ajalon into the bottom. Nick Finch to the top of the field. Diaz dots the offset eye. 7-step drop here by Mitchell. Mitchell throws an out route to Cody Scott, and he's tackled and brought down out of bounds after picking up 7 yards. Down to the 43-yard line of Denver.
And Damon, as I said earlier, St. Louis is playing. See if they can put 6 on this board as we take a look at Nicholas Warner, who has 2 INT.
I formation pro. Here's the offense. 43 defense on the Nightwings. DBs are paying off. There's Diaz in the backfield. Diaz is stopped for a 1-yard loss. Looked like it was a 2-yard loss, but R62 is going to call it 1.
It is by guess who? Nicholas Warner once again. Nice tackle by him, and Zabrowski's going to unfortunately be kicking it. I would have gone for it. I mean, you got to play for pride. Give offense some momentum carrying into their next game.
I would have went for it as well. Here's the punt. Back to the Nightwings. Good move, spin move there by Vega. Vega's brought down at the 18-yard line. 1st and 10 for Denver. Make sure you download the app Score Stream to catch all of the SFL scores on the app. Official live score app of the SFL presented by APM Music. Fan-driven scores app for Android and iOS devices. Three wide receiver set, offset eye is McChesney. Throws a swing pass to the halfback, and he's stopped in the backfield on the 1-yard loss in that reception. And that tackle was made by this free safety, Marquez Reed, there on that play. And he's joined with McChesney. That I would not be doing right about now.
Yeah, don't awake the sleeping giant, even though he hasn't been asleep today. Good job by Reed. It's now 2nd and long for Denver. We'll see if they're going to feed McChesney the ball here.
34 defense. There's another encroachment. There's a handoff here to McChesney, and McChesney is down and tackled at the 17. I'm sorry, at the 24-yard line. They may accept this one.
Yeah, they should.
Neutral zone infraction, number 91. Defense.
That's Miani's lunges on the play. Miani's the world's most comfortable underwear for men and women. As I stated, I just might buy my wife a pair of MeUndies for Valentine's Day, and she gets a kick out of it every time I say MeUndies.
And Valentine's Day is not that far off.
Yeah, I wonder if
11
Mianis
days.
can make a pair of SFL logo underwear, you know? That's for another time, another day. Another conversation for now. Handoff here to McChesney, and McChesney is running sideways, stopped in the backfield on a 2-yard loss. 3rd and 7.
And hey, Damon, something. We went for basically the majority of this game. We haven't sung once.
We have not sung once, and we're known as the singing crew. And in the chat, someone by the name of Trey Wheatley is asking for the 32 stats versus McChesney. I'll get to those in just a minute here. 3 wide receiver set. Into 1-step drop by Josh Miller. Gets a little pressure. That pass is intercepted. And look who it is. It's Marquez Reed, who was joined with McChesney earlier today. Tell him, I'm coming for you, baby.
Great job by him. He read Josh Miller like a book.
Grew up today. What a wobbly pass.
Yeah, wobbly pass. Definitely was intended to Reed instead of his. And that was Reed's 11th interception of his career. First one of this season, I believe.
Yeah, and it was Miller who made the tackle on Reed.
How dare you pick off my pass?
Yeah, 4 wide receiver set, 3 wide receivers to the top. There's a tight end not on the play. Wide receiver Ajelani down to the bottom. There's an out route to the top of the field. That is the Nick Finch. It has just been straight out routes here for the Gladiators. I don't know why they're just throwing so many out routes. You got to target downfield. Go for the big shot. Be courageous. Be brave.
Yeah,
be a gladiator.
Exactly. They're afraid to test the waters here.
I was watching The Longest Yard last night, and we got down to the end of the game, and they said, hey, do we go for it all, or do we just go for the top? Hey, we criminals. We always go for it all. Be like that. And there's Diaz up the middle of the field, picks up the first down and more. Down to Denver's 8-yard line. And Diaz I think that's his 16th carry on the day. 39 yards. I formation pro here for the Gladiators. 5-step drop by Mitchell. Mitchell throws a swing pass to Diaz behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose yardage. Down to the 10-yard line.
It's out. Swing pass didn't work for St. Louis on that play. And in reference to the earlier question, McChesney has 183 yards rushing as of right now, close to 200. We'll see if he'll break that mark, reach that mark next time Denver gets the ball.
Long tight end flex formation, 7-step drop here by Mitchell. Mitchell hits as he tries to throw the ball. Oh, he took a shot to the midsection. And that is to Bailey Baca. Bailey with the pressure on Mitchell forces that incompletion.
And that's a big dude, Devon. He's 6'2", 323. It's going to be harder to stop a refrigerator Perry-like lineman as Baca is.
3 wide receiver set. No tight end on the play. Mitchell throws an out route down to the bottom of the field, and that is to Ajelani, and that is his first completion today, T-Roy.
Yeah,
a successful wide receiver, as Ajelani only has 1 reception this game for 7 yards.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I'm not agreeing with this. Oh, they are going for it. No, they are going for the field goal. I don't agree with this. I want their offense to punch this in for 6, just build up some momentum for their next game. But St. Louis still doesn't want to come away with a goose egg in this game.
And this is a 24-yard attempt, and that almost blocked. 19 yards. I was way off that time. I tried to read it too fast.
That was basically an extra point.
Yeah, the old extra point.
Yeah, and it looks like they might be going for an onside kick.
Here's Northrup attempting the onside. That is a bounce there, and there's a fumble. And who got it? Looked like the Nightwings came away with it.
Here's the replay.
I couldn't see. Oh, he's hit hard. Oh, the
St. Louis got it.
St. Louis comes away with it. Oh, my, what a play. See if the Gladiators can take advantage of it here and get the touchdown on this drive. It's Diaz numbers, 16 carries, 39 yards, 2.4 yards a carry. Arjelani down to the bottom of the field. There's Tito Moss in the slot and Nick Finch to the top of the field. There's an out route to Tito Moss, and Moss is down at the 48-yard line. Pick up 8 yards on that play.
And Tito Moss redeems himself from the previous possession from St. Louis offense, making a nice 8-yard gain. But still, they haven't tested the waters. They haven't decided to throw it deep. I guess they're afraid of Nightwings secondary, and they have every right doing so. They've been phenomenal today.
Nick Finch to the top, shotgun, empty formation. Tito Moss in the slot. Here's Badar Arjelani down to the bottom of the field. Two-step drop here by the QB. Throws a bomb down the middle. That pass is intercepted with 4 minutes and 25 seconds left in this game. And it is Warner once again. You got to be kidding me. Warner with 3 INTs in this game.
He has to be the defensive player of the game. He converted the SFL version of the hat trick. Great job by him, and that's why you don't test the secondary of the Nightwings, because they will burn you, as Nick Warner did for the 3rd time.
Tight formation here for the Nightwings. Handoff here to McChesney. McChesney picks up 7 yards on that carry.
Number 32 with the carry. A pickup of
St. Louis Gladiators will host the Mexico City Aztecs next week.
Another tough game.
They take a trip over to Dallas, then back home to San Francisco coming into town. Trips right here for Josh Miller. McChesney in the backfield by himself. Single back. There's a power formation, and McChesney picks up the first down out to the 47-yard line. 198 yards on the ground, 4 touchdowns, 6 yards a carry.
Just Guyman was able to block Ethan Kyle. He would definitely got 200 yards, but still, I can't fault the Denver Nightwings O-line. They've been doing a phenomenal job back-to-back weeks.
First and 10. Ball at the 47-yard line.
First and 10 here for Denver at their very own 47-yard line.
Let Chelsea get 200.
No, they call in the backups. There's a handoff here to the halfback. He stops and hesitates. Makes one guy miss. Picks up 2 yards on the carry. And that is Skeeter Baja. This first carry of the day.
He saw a smirk on his face. He probably, I guess he was in there. He would have gotten the 200 yards, because there's the 2 he needed.
The Nightwings upcoming next 3 games. They're taking a trip over to Chicago on February 17th. I think they have a bye next week. And then they're going to come back home and host the Houston Hyenas. And then they head across the pond to London. There's a 7-step drop by the quarterback. Throws an out route to the top of the field. And that pass was completed after picking up 6 yards on the play. 3rd and 4. Backup QB is Penny Paco. Not sure, T.R., if you're old enough. Do you remember the Paco jeans back in the 90s?
Believe it or not, I've heard that, and I think I've worn a pair.
I had a pair myself. And there's a spin move by the halfback, and he's off to the races, down to the 30, the 20. He's stopped and brought down by Shane Masters. What a run by Skeeter. Baja. Look at this spin move here. Whoop.
I'm sorry, Ethan Kai. Skeeter Baja just made you lose a jock strap there after that spin move. Nice play by him. It doesn't matter who's in the backfield. The running game is still strong for Denver.
Skeeter Baja, or is it Baja? Correct me if I'm wrong. I want to say Baja because I'm tapping the tape for a Baja Blast right now from Taco Bell.
Man, that's a good soda from Mountain Dew, Baja Blast.
That sure is.
Man, you make me hungry. I'm gonna have to go get some Taco Bell after this.
We're down to the quick 2-minute warning. Single back right is Skeeter. Handoff here to the halfback. He has daylight down to the 11-yard line, and St. Louis calls a timeout.
Man, can Denver have the best backups in the league too? They continue. They just continue from the momentum that the starters have gave them. Wow.
1 minute 56 seconds left on the clock here. Twins right. Halfback is to the left of the QB. There's a handoff into Skeeter, and Skeeter is tackled in the backfield for 1 yard loss. St. Louis called their second timeout.
It's 3rd and short. Can the backups of the Nightwings do what their starters were able to do and score 6 points? We'll see.
Split back formation here for the Nightwings. Another handoff here to Skeeter. Oh, what a move there. He picks up the first down. There's a final timeout by St. Louis. Did you see that, T-Roy? He was running to the left. Well, nothing was there. Then he bounced it right back with a hop step to the right and picks up the first down.
Yeah, and that's impressive of the Nightwings backup running back. Again, this is the backup running back. He's playing like he's the starter. And he's also double jointed too.
Another thing here, towards the south side of the stadium here, the mountains, it's just so beautiful. Here's the skyline of the mountains here in Denver, Colorado. It has been an outstanding day thus far. The Nightwings looks like they're coming out in victory formation to you, or your favorite formation in the game.
Yeah, when you see that, you know that you have won the game. And I hate to throw shade, but Denver basically won the game as soon as they scored their first touchdown. This has been a dominating performance, and you see why. They about to go 5-0, and they should be the #1 team in this league.
And they have, as I stated earlier, the expansion team of last season is undefeated. Looks like Denver came in, figured out how to get things going for their second season, and man, they are absolutely playing outstanding ball.
Yes, sir. They've been very impressive.
3rd and goal from the Gladiators, 11-yard line.
And I have to give some props to Denzel Diaz. You know that his yards per carry is at 2 yards per carry. That means he's getting hit a lot, unfortunately, but he's very durable for a guy who's 5'6", 205, not to get hurt after taking a pounding, unfortunately, as that should be the last play of the game right there.
Yeah, that should be the last play of the game, and Denver is going to walk out of here with a victory. They're going to move on to 5-0, T-Roy. Can you believe that?
No, sir. We asked earlier in the season, will it be the surprise team? I know a lot of people said Vancouver, but Denver, by far, has to be a surprise team, going 5-0. Great start by them.
They are most definitely a surprise team. And they're
yes,
going to
sir.
have a bye week come next week. And as I stated earlier, they're going to be bringing in Chicago. And let's see how that happens. T-Roy, here's our final stats of the day. Take it away, my friend.
And when your running back can run for over 200 yards, or your rushing game, because your running back just missed it by 2 yards, he should have had 200 yards rushing, but Denver decided to call off the dogs at the final drive. But when your running game can go for 200 yards, your quarterback doesn't really have to do much. But still, 170 ain't bad if your running back total for 234. And this is all due to the game plan and the scheme of the smooth operator known as Jeremy Vega. He's a smooth operator. I gotta get a song in. We didn't sing all day. Great job by the Nightwings at St. Louis. They will definitely have to throw away the tape here, get themselves ready to come back stronger, and upset the Mexico City Aztecs. That's going to be a very difficult game for them, but I know that Ethan Kai will be more than ready to get this team back to their winning ways as they get ready to take on the always tough Mexico City Aztecs.
Absolutely, I have to agree with you. I give credit to Ethan Kai. I mean, he takes pride in the hard work he put in for this St. Louis organization. When it comes to the playbooks on both sides of the field, he's working on it. That is a hard task. Trust me, I've done it before. It is stressful, it is mind-boggling, and it takes a lot of time to make sure, when you're doing that. That was almost a block right there.
Yeah,
he
that
just
should have been
off to the right of the defender. My goodness, great kick there. But yeah, when you're doing that for both sides of the ball, it's very stressful, and it's just something that you just gotta take pride in what Ethan has done. And he will get it together. You only can get better. You can't get any worse. As St. Louis dropped down to 1-4 here on the season. But they got to get things going. I think they should take more shots downfield and get rid of that 3-4 and 3-3. You can't be like don't try to find your own identity. Is what I would like to tell you. There's the player of the game. Find your own identity. Don't try to be like Alaska. And there's another team that runs that 34 as well. Just be different. Find your own style of defense, because whatever is working for them is not working. I am Demond Seaman, your play-by-play commentator of the day, and he is
T-Roy Gaines.
And hey, we are signing off. Everyone have a great day on this Super Bowl Sunday. I hope whatever team you're rooting for wins, because my Dallas Cowboys are not.
My Bengals ain't either.
Everybody, I like to say peace. T-Roy.
Take care, everyone. Have a great week. See you next time, SFL Nation.
We